I couldn't tell you this new guy. I can't remember his name. I know I just met him, but you know, playing lacrosse for over 30 years, you take many hits to the head and you can't remember 5 minutes ago. Once again, my name is Herbie John. I'll be doing your play-by-play commentary, and I do want to shout out to my buddies here at Lacrosse-TV and the Lex All-Stars for allowing me to come help them out, do some play-by-play commentary. We were all set here at the face-off dot. Six Nations Brotherhood, number 93. That's Nick Thomas at the face-off dot. And here we go. The ball is corralled by number 4, Owen Van Loon of Six Nations. Here comes the Brotherhood. Gets it over to 73 of Cash Dockstader. Down to Nick Thomas. Thomas looking up top to 80 of Sago Dockstader. Swamp. Here's Dockstader. Swamp. Saved by the Lumberjacks. And another save by the Lumberjacks. Number 30 goaltender looks to be Evan Perret. And here we go. And that's a turnover by number 88. That's an opening goal by Sago Swamp. Opening it up for the Six Nations Brotherhood. So Six Nations Brotherhood open up the scoring here by number 88, Sago Swamp. 1-0 here for the Brotherhood. The face-off won by the Lumberjacks. Not really. Pulled it back to number 88. Here's Sago Swamp again. Sago Swamp from Six Nations. Very crafty player. Gets it up to number 73 of Cash Dockstader. Here's Dockstader. Swings it on over to number 99, Blaze Becker. Dockstader gets it down low to Big Nick Thomas. Big Nick Thomas misses the net. And here we go with the Northern Ontario Lumberjacks. Oh, and it's picked back up by the Brotherhood. Oh, it goes back to the Lumberjacks. Val gets it on up to number 21. It's a one-on-one. And that's a save by Sago Hill. Sago Yondes Hill. And Andrew Egglestone calls a running through the crease on the Lumberjacks. So here we go. And it looks like Cash Dockstader takes it end to end. I do believe that was Cash Dockstader. Yes, sir. 73 for the Brotherhood. Cash Dockstader puts Six Nations Brotherhood up 2-0. Coming up on 12:30 of the first half. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to get my rosters and my names in order. Goaltenders for the Northern Ontario Lumberjacks, number 33, Richie Evans. And guarding the backstop for this Brotherhood, you got Sago Yondes Hill. At the face-off dot, we have Kenny Porter. Won by Val of the Lumberjacks. Here's Val. Gets inside. Saved by... Oh, and it trickles in right past Sago Yondes Hill. The Lumberjacks, come on, get on the board. 2-1, Six Nations over the Lumberjacks. Connor Vale opens up the scoring for the Lumberjacks. So here we go, Kenny Porter and Connor Vale at the face-off dot. Won again by Vale. And the ball was stuck in his stick. Took too many steps out of the face-off dot. It'll be the Brotherhood's ball. Here we go with the Brotherhood, number 88. Sago Swamp. Swings it over to number 23, Mitch Van Avery. Over to Van Loon. Blaze Becker gets inside. Saved by Evans. Picked back up by Van Loon. Here's Van Loon here. Gets a pick by Becker. Swings it on over, looking for Mitch Van Avery. Nothing there. And I think we're going to get a loose ball push on the Brotherhood. It'll be the Lumberjacks' ball. Here we go with the Lumberjacks. Number 77, Noah Ostramecki, I do believe. Lumberjacks. 77 for the Lumberjacks, being guarded by Van Loon. Good defense by the Brotherhood. Good defense by Mitch Van Every. Ball's deflected, ball's loose. You got 5 on the shot clock for the Lumberjacks. Gets an underhand shot. Suga Young on this hill just eyes it up. No reset. That ball goes wide. No reset. It'll be the Brotherhood ball. Well, here we go. Number 88, Sugo Swamp. Hands it off to Cash Dockstader. Swings it on over to Mitch Van Every. Ball's loose in the corner. Being guarded by 77 of the Lumberjacks. Mastrecki. Here's Dockstader. He's got less than 10 on the shot clock. He's looking over to Mitch Van Every. 4, 3. Oh, and he gets a shot off. Just saved at the last second by Richie Evans. The ball's loose. Picked back up by the Brotherhood. It'll be a fresh 30-second. Here's Van Loon. Shot wide. Rebound. Van Every. Here's number 8 of Nate Dockstader. And Richie Evans will pass it out to the clear man. Here come the Lumberjacks up. 9 minutes remaining here in the first half. Northern Ontario Lumberjacks in the red. Six Nations Brotherhood in the black and yellow. We got a delayed penalty coming up on the Brotherhood. Here's the Lumberjacks. He gets it inside, looking inside, shot wide, nothing there, and Egglestone will kill the play, and it looks like one minute illegal substitution on the Brotherhood. It'll be a Lumberjacks power play. So here we go. Number 23, Zach Warren for the Lumberjacks. Lumberjacks start a play right away. That's a big shot by Warren. Goes high and wide. Being chased down by number 26 of Matthew Nanaro. Here's Nanaro. Back to Warren. Big overhand shot. Just snuck it in there under the glove hand of Sugayan this hill. It'll be 3-1 Lumberjacks. And that kills that power play. It'll be a 5-on-5. I'm sorry, not 3-1. It's 2-2. We're all tied up at 2. I'm sorry, I got a little confused there on the scoring. So we got Nick Thomas and Connor Vale at the face-off dot. Face-off won by the Brotherhood, Nick Thomas. Here comes Connor Vale of the Lumberjacks. Good work by the Lumberjacks. Good defense by the Brotherhood. Swings on over for the Lumberjacks. Number 12 of Hunter Crawford. Here's 19 of Damon Buddes. Over to 27 of Brendan Marino. Swings it on over, 21. Another underhand shot, scores! Levi Rue. Number 21, Levi Rue, puts up the Lumberjacks 3-2 over to Six Nations Brotherhood. 6:30 remaining here in the first half. Sugoy on this hill has to suck it up here and tell his defense to get out on those underhand shots. A lot of these guys are used to their traditional wooden stick or the wider wall as they use in the CLA play. And we're going around the world here at the face-off dot. Nick Thomas, and Nick Thomas comes up with it. Good face-off by the Brotherhood and the Lumberjacks. So here we go with Sugo Swamp. Mitch Van Every backhands it. Looking to number 39, that was Lahoe Elijah. A lot of these guys here in Six Nations Brotherhood have their longhouse names, we call them, their original names. So if it sounds like I'm just throwing a name out there, no, I'm not throwing a name out there. I'm just reading their Ongwahome name, as we call them. So here we go with the Lumberjacks. Go behind the net, trying to get Six Nations to turn around, and he dives from behind. Sagoyandes didn't even know he was going to dive. I don't know who scored that. I will wait 2 seconds until I see a number. That was number 19 of Damon Buddes for the Northern Ontario Lumberjacks. 4 for the Lumberjacks, 2 for the Brotherhood. 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. We got a good game here at Onondaga Nation Arena of the North American Invitational U15 division. Van Loon and Vale at the face-off dot. Face-off won by Connor Vale. Being pressured by Mitch Van Avery. And Six Nations going to pick up the aggression here. Here's Van Loon. Van Loon being guarded by number 32 of Ethan Williams, Niagara-on-the-Lake product. Here's Van Loon. Gets it down to Lahoe. Quick stick across over to number 18 of Lucky Longboat. Lucky. Pass looking up for Reyes. Reyes working hard to go after it. Reyes going for the loose ball, being guarded heavily by number 5. That's Leighton Myers, son of the coach, Wehey Myers. It'll be the Lumberjacks. Here we go with 91. 44 for the Lumberjacks. Swings it on, 12. Back to 91. Being tied up by number 66. That's big Dennison Dockstader. That's good defense by the Brotherhood to eat up the Lumberjacks' 30-second shot clock. And they'll just throw it over and back, and the ball's going to stay right there. That could be an open transition for the Brotherhood, but they will make a fresh change. And here comes Mitch Van Avery. Van Avery. Cash Dockstader. Van Avery takes a swing, looking down low to number 9 of Jack Henhot. Here's Henhot looking over. Gets a shot off, deflected by the Lumberjacks. We got a loose ball in the middle, picked up by the Lumberjacks. Here we go. And here we go with a transition. Ball's passed up the floor to number 23. For the Lumberjacks, ball's loose. Sagoyandes Hill will keep it in his crease. And here comes the Brotherhood. This is number 55, Brody Thomas. Sends it out to Cash Dockstader. Waiting for a pick from Thomas. Gets one. Here's Dockstader going to the hole. One-on-one. Score! That was a nice two-man game between Cash Dockstader and Brody Thomas. Dockstader capitalizes that goal. They bring it within 1, 4-3 in favor of the Lumberjacks. Coming up on 2 minutes remaining of the first half here at the North American Invitational U15 division. You got the Six Nations Brotherhood in the black and white, and the Northern Ontario Lumberjacks in the plaid red and blacks. So here we go, face-off dot. Connor Vale, Nick Thomas. Vale pulls it out. Ball is loose. Good battle between Vale and Thomas. And it's picked up by the Brotherhood. Here's Owen Van Loon looking inside to number 80. Oh, and we're going to have a penalty here. He was looking for Sugo Swamp. And we're going to get a holding call to the Lumberjacks. And that looks like number 77 of Noah Ostramecki. Another Niagara-on-the-Lake product. Again, a lot of these teams are consistent, made up of a lot of, friends and families throughout Ontario, wherever you may be. It brings good lacrosse families together here at the Onondaga Nation. 1 minute penalty to Ostramecki. It's the last minute of play here in the first half. Six Nations Brotherhood on a power play. Here's Mitch Van Avery. Dockstader. Saved by Richie Evans. And we got a transition for the Red Blacks. I'm sorry, not the Red Blacks, the Lumberjacks. Here we go, Lumberjacks. Shot saved by Sagoyandes Hill. Picked back up by number 88 of Sugo Swamp. Here comes Sugo Swamp of the Brotherhood. He's got Cash Dockstader. Here's Dockstader looking for Swamp. Swamp, underhand shot, saved by Evans. Ball's loose in front of the crease. And I think we have a delayed penalty coming again to the Brotherhood. Jeremy Bailey calls a delayed penalty on the Brotherhood. I think we're going to have a checking in the crease penalty. And that buzzer will let us know that there is the end of the first half. We do play 2 15-minute halves here at the Lex All-Star Invitational. I'm sorry. I gotta throw this out there. Big shout out to my good man Jeremy Bailey with the freshly grown mustaches. My good friend there, Jeremy Bailey, Andrew Egglestone. Hey, Ref Lives Matter. Just wanted to throw that out there. We'll be back in a few. And we are back here at the Chahonyan Arena here at the Onondaga Nation for the 2019 North American Invitational U15 division game between the Six Nations Brotherhood and the Northern Ontario Lumberjacks. My name is Herbie John. I am grateful and appreciative to be helping you guys call this game in the U15 division here at the tournament on the Onondaga Nation. Big shout out to the guys running the tournament. The North American Invitational 2019 Lacrosse-TV here, streaming the game so everybody can enjoy the games at home. So we got Nick Thomas and Keenan Perry. Face off won by Nick Thomas of the Brotherhood. Here we go. We got a transition. Thank you, buddy. And it's a goal by Nick Thomas and the Brotherhood. There, we'll tie it up 4-4. Nice goal there by number 93 of the Brotherhood, Nick Thomas. Opens up the scoring. They were man down there, I do believe. Yes, Six Nations Brotherhood started off the period man down. That's a good effort by number 93, Nick Thomas. And he will go back to the face-off dot and face off with Connor Vale. 20 seconds remaining to the penalty to the Brotherhood. Face off won by Vale. Gets it back over to, looks like Williams, I do believe. Niagara Lake product. Over to 49, up to 23 of Marino. Gets it on, looks down low to Williams. Ball is loose, picked up by the Brotherhood. Dockstader calling, intercepted by number 9 of the Lumberjacks. Oh, he took a big high hit there. And I think that is going to go to the Brotherhood. And Andrew Egglestone calls 55 Brody Thomas, 1 minute illegal cross check. It'll be a Lumberjack power play. Once again, if you're wondering why we're only serving 1 minute penalties, Penalties are reduced to 1 minute and 3 minutes. We're only playing 2 15-minute periods, halves here at the North American Invitational U15 division. And a shot there, score by number 27, Brendan Marino. Again, beats Sagayandas Hill, glove hand. Hill having a hard time seeing those glove hand shots, and I think the Lumberjacks have figured it out. And we are going back to a 5-4 ball game. So here we go with Val and Thomas at the faceoff. Good shout out to my good friend, my good buddy there, Jared Jacobs, for the coffee, the double-double, large double-double from Timmy's. Here in Central New York, it's hard to find a good Tim Hortons around here, but apparently he found one. So it'll be a violation on the Brotherhood. It'll be a Lumberjacks ball. 12 minutes remaining here in the second half for the Lumberjacks, 5-4. Ball goes, and we have a loose ball push called by the trail referee, Andrew Egglestone. Here we go. Lumberjacks. Plays blowing in. Lumberjacks number 18. Damian Buddes. Puts it on over to 26 of Matthew Nanaro. Here's Buddes. And Lumberjacks just playing conservative lacrosse right now. Six Nations Brotherhood has a good defense. Good defense by Nick Thomas. Thomas comes up with the loose ball. Here comes Big Nick and the Brotherhood. Being picked up by Liam Gatt, the Niagara Lake product also. Here's 18 of Lucky Longboat. Over to 73 of Cash Dockstader. Oh, and that ball was just trying to trickle in of Richie Evans. He's looking for a long bomb. He's got somebody coming out of the Lumberjacks bench, and he does. That's number 88, and he scores! Ethan Keating of the Northern Ontario Lumberjacks. Nice pass by the goaltender of Richie Evans. Seeing Keating coming out of the offensive change door. Transition lacrosse right there, ladies and gentlemen. Northern Ontario Lumberjacks 6, Six Nations Brotherhood 4. Coming up on 10.5 remaining here in the game. So here we go. Connor Val, Blaze Becker. Won by Val. Oh, that ball could have been stuck there for a minute, but at any rate, the ref didn't see it. Here come the Lumberjacks. Hunter Crawford. Lumberjacks. Down to Noah Ostromecki. Gets it on over to Keating, the latest goal scorer. Here's the Lumberjacks looking for a dive, and he scores! That's number 23 of Zach Warren for the Lumberjacks. I do believe that was the second dive shot from behind the net for the Lumberjacks. I think that's just one thing that these guys got to get used to, is you can dive here using the World International rules. With Jack Henhock. Connor Vale at the face-off dot. JB puts it on. Blows it in. Face-off is a loose. Won by Jack Henhock and the Brotherhood. Here comes Six Nations. Here's Cash Dockstader. Gets it on over to 88. That's Suggle Swamp. Dockstader inside. Saved by Evans. Ooh, that ball, another close one right there. That ball is just trickling around. Here come the Lumberjacks. And they're going to kill the play because that's an illegal substitution on the Lumberjacks. And here again at the international rules, you're going to kill the play and you're going to serve a penalty for illegal substitution. Opposed to a lot of us are used to the CLA rules. We're going to let them play or throw a delay up in the summertime, but not at the world international level. 8:25 remaining here in the second half. Northern Ontario Lumberjacks 7, Six Nations Brotherhood 4. Here's the Brotherhood on a power play. Being led by Suggo Swamp. Swamp. Mitch Van Avery. Nick Thomas. Nick Thomas looking. He was looking inside for Suggo Swamp. Wasn't there. They got to be careful. Big long pass intended for number 26 of Matthew Nonaro. Here comes Six Nations. He's got a wide open. That's Suggo Swamp. Saved by Evans. There's the Lumberjacks again. They're really using that front door transition game. Here we go, Lumberjacks. Keating. Gets around Blaze Becker. 10 on the shot clock. Keating just killing some time. 2, 1. Here comes Reyes off the bench. We're all even, Lumberjacks and Brotherhood. Reyes gets a shot off. Saved by Sagayandas Hill. Excuse me, and he scores! Zach Warren. Zach Warren of the Lumberjacks picks up a loose ball on the crease. Sagayandas Hill was not ready for that. We have a timeout taken by Wehey Myers and the Six Nations Brotherhood. We are back after that timeout taken by the Brotherhood. It is 8-4 Lumberjacks. 6:59 remaining here in the second half. Lumberjacks 8, Brotherhood 4. Valen Thomas at the face-off dot. Nick Thomas using that big body of his. It looks like he might come out with it. And the referee seen something he didn't like. It'll be the Lumberjacks ball. I think Thomas was on top of it. So here come the Lumberjacks. Here's Crawford. Gets a pick from Williams. Gets it low. 277. The ball's loose. That's good defense by the Brotherhood. That's number 18. He's streaking now. Owen Van Loon can't corral it. And we get a fresh 30-second clock. Here's Mitch Van Avery. Jeremy Bailey has his hand up on a delayed penalty call coming against the Lumberjacks. Here's Nick Thomas. Thomas driving to the net. Underhand shot. Score! Nice shot by Nick Thomas. They must have figured out watching the Lumberjacks shoot glove side on their own goalie, Sagayandas. Nick Thomas did the same thing on Richie Evans. Glove hand shot. Nice shot taken by number 93, Nick Thomas. Brings the Brotherhood within 3. Coming up on 5:40 remaining here of the second half. I think we had a penalty slash washed out by the goal. Jeremy Bailey will set up Connor Vale and Nick Thomas at the face-off dot. Set. Arm. Crank. Face-off won by Nick Thomas. Good draw. Here we go with the Brotherhood. Owen Van Loon. Van Loon being guarded heavily by the Lumberjacks. Good work. Van Loon underhand shot. Saved by the goalie's best friend. It'll stay in the offensive zone for the Brotherhood. Here's Thomas. Gets it on over. It looks like Mitch Van Avery score! Nice look by Nick Thomas to Mitchell Van Avery. Brings the Brotherhood within 2. So far so good. The timeout prevailed for the Brotherhood. Good timeout taken by Weehey Myers and coaches. Here we go. Oh, that was an iffy call there. The Lumberjacks player wasn't even set, but the face-off man for the Brotherhood moved just a little bit early. And we're going to get an illegal pick called by Andrew Egglestone. Here we go. Lucky Longboat. I'm sorry, Jack Henhop. Cash Dockstader. Oh, just missed wide. And we have a player down after that hard drive by Cash Dockstader. We have a Lumberjack player down. They're calling for the trainer. So the trainers will tend to his player as well as the Onondaga Nation medical staff. Big shout out to the Onondaga Nation Arena having their staff here ready for any type of instances. Good work to the people here at Onondaga Nation. Big shout out to the Onondaga Nation as well for hosting this beautiful tournament. A lot of good feelings here, a lot of good people. If you don't have any friends, get on down here to the Chahonen-Duhqua Arena in the Onondaga Nation and make yourself a friend or two, because around here we live, love, lax. As the trainers and the medical staff are attending to the Lumberjacks players, 3:50 remaining here in the second half. The Brotherhood are inching away at this 8-6 deficit. We'll be right back after this. And let's give number 21 for the Lumberjacks, Levi Rue, a nice round of encouragement. Shaking up after that hard drive of Cash Dockstader. It'll stay Six Nations ball. We got large poutines, we got chicken tenders, we got cheeseburgers. I haven't seen an Indian taco yet. If there's Indian tacos around here, somebody holler at me. I think we got to make our way over to the field house to eat some tacos. Anyway, here's Owen Van Loon. Here's Cash Dockstader. Looks inside the vent. Every save by Evans. Dockstader, ball's loose in the corner. Being fought for by number 77. That's Carson Robbins. Save by Evans there. Here's Dockstader. Good work. Good stick work. And another save by Evans. And watch this. We have a transition. Evans looking up the floor, number 9, nothing there. Good defense by Owen Van Loon. Oh, and the good defense by the Lumberjacks to take it back right there. And a bigger save by Sagoyandas Hill. And that's good D there by the Lumberjacks. Here we go. Jack Henhop looking up the floor. He's got Owen Van Loon. Oh, then we got a very good defensive game here, back and forth. Here's Cash Dockstader. Dockstader going to the whole hard. Look for a crease dive. Nothing there. Good save by Richie Evans. And we got a little extra. Egglestone calls running through the crease. It'll be the Lumberjacks ball. Lumberjacks get it up the floor. To Rue. Over to... It's hard to see these numbers, folks. I'm sorry. I must be getting old. Back to Rue behind the net. He was looking for a dunk. Nothing there. 10 on the shot clock. Overhand shot coming. Sagoyandas Hill seen that the whole way. Here's Denny Dockstader. Denny Dockstader. Here comes Big Denny. The London product. Here's Big Denny. Denny's going to go all the way. Oh, and that's a good defense by Reyes. Oh, and I think we're going to. Egglestone killed the play right there just because of the net came off the moorings. Big Denny Dockstader had nowhere to go but to just slow down and going straight. Nothing hurt on the goalie. No action. Here we go with the Lumberjacks. Lumberjacks. Val. Big Brody Thomas. Here's 26. Here's Crawford. Lumberjacks. 12 on the shot clock. Bounce pass to the center. Nothing there. Here's good swim move. Toe drag. 88. Shot. Wide. 30-second shot clock violation. Here we go with the Brotherhood. Owen Van Loon. They're in transition. Van Loon being guarded up heavily by the Lumberjacks. Oh, and we're going to get a delay here. Here we go. Nice shot taken by Suggo Swamp. And delayed penalty. Oh, and delayed, 2 delayed penalties called on the Lumberjacks by Andrew Egglestone. I do believe he had a first one is going to be a slash, the next one's going to be a unsportsmanlike conduct. Yes, sir. That penalty goes to number 26 of Matthew Nonaro. 1 minute slash, 1 minute unsportsmanlike conduct. Lumberjacks will be down 2 minutes. Here's the Brotherhood. We're coming up on the last minute of play. Shot just wide by Van Loon. Chased down by Suggo Swamp. Last minute of play here in the second half of the Brotherhood. Here's Nick Thomas. Spin, shot, score! Nice work by number 93, Nick Thomas with that twister shot. Used his big size, got on a crease, beat Richie Evans. We have a 1-goal game, 56.9 seconds remaining here in the game, and the Brotherhood is still on a power play. Big face-off coming up here. So we will cancel 1 penalty out. We had 2 minor penalties there. 2 1-minute penalties. I do believe they're going to take 1 off, and we'll probably put another 1 minute on the board. Shout out to our scorekeepers. They're learning. Scorekeepers' lives matter. I love the look I just got. Oh, at any rate, it is an 8-7 game. Maybe they don't matter. They haven't changed the score yet. 56.9 seconds remaining here in the second half. Six Nations Brotherhood and the Northern Ontario Lumberjacks. Here we go. As the penalty clock is right, but the score is still 8-6 up there. But I do believe it is 8-7. We got that here. Here we go. You got Nick Thomas and Connor Vale. That ball's loose. Kicked out by Nick Thomas. We're going to have a big play here. Oh, and that ball was kicked right back. And Coach Monroe of the Lumberjacks calls a timeout. 47.4 seconds remaining in the game. 51 seconds on the penalty to number 26 of Matthew Nonaro. We're in for quite the finish here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wow, we've got a lot of good lacrosse games here. If you're not here, you better get here because we have a full days of lacrosse. We got quarterfinals tonight. We got the 18U division coming up soon. We got the men's Final Four division coming up this afternoon over at the field house. Tune in on over there. The men's division. But right here, we're in for the last 47.4 seconds of the U15 division between the Six Nations Brotherhood, black and yellow, and the Northern Ontario Lumberjacks of the red and black. Lumberjacks called their timeout. I do believe the Brotherhood used their timeout in the first half, so nobody has any timeouts left. So here we go. You got Nick Thomas and Cash Dockstader. Two big boys ready to throw some pressure in. On number 23 of Zach Warren. He'll throw it up. Being guarded by Brody Thomas. That ball comes loose. Here's Nick Thomas. Nick Thomas should have just went for the ball. And we got an over and back call by JB. Here we go. Owen Van Loon. Here we go with the Brotherhood. They don't have to rush now. They Mitchman every. Oh, he had him dancing. Here's Cash Dockstader. Dockstader, underhand shot. Saved by Richie Evans. Oh, and we got a streaking Lumberjack. Lot of time left. Lots of time left. Oh, that ball's still loose. That's Cash Dockstader and Suggo Swamp. Oh, saved by Suggo Swamp. Did he save that or did it go wide? Suggo Swamp, another save. Oh my gosh. Suggo. Oh, that ball picked up loose and it goes in. Whoa, what an effort by number 88 of Suggo Swamp. Sacrificed his body to get in there and save not one but two shots. But the ball was picked up by number 45 of Carson Robbins. That should seal the deal. 7 seconds remaining here in the game. Lumberjacks 9, Brotherhood 7. Again, I got to shout out to Suggo Swamp on that one. Great job, kid. You know, you sacrifice your body, sacrifice for your team. You know, that's one great lacrosse player right there. If you see that, you know, that's how you play lacrosse. Keep everything on the floor. Oh, and big Nick Thomas is coming out just swinging. Oh, and I think Nick Thomas is going to get two delayed penalties at the end of the game there. A little frustration coming out there, but, you know, it comes with the game. Oh, hard-fought game. Everybody played great here. Six Nations Brotherhood. What a great game by the Brotherhood and the Northern Ontario Lumberjacks. Coaches are shaking hands. Weehey Myers, Coach Van Loon, Chris Miller. And I don't know the Lumberjacks coaches. I know faces, I just don't know names. So, at any rate, at the final score, Northern Ontario Lumberjacks 9, Six Nations Brotherhood 7.